Obviously. Oh gosh, I love playing up the arrogance with this avatar, especially with this like silly sitting pose. Although it's a slightly annoying position to keep my head from going. I mean, if I relax, it goes, and then it's like, hi, I'm napping. The other software I would use would be able to like adapt for that. I could like push up, I could relax and say, nope, tear. This is resting, but this is resting pose. This position I'm in now, treat it as if I'm like this, and it would. And then I could adjust and move from a comfortable position instead of having to kind of lean forward. We are back. We have gained and lost a whiz. Well, that's what VODs are for. People are talking about the newcomer. That's us. Melina, keep your hand on on that bronze sword. Let's go find Tor. The sign says, by the proclamation of King Micah, there's no anarchy here. Those who harm others shall be banished to the abyss or slain. No murder. No murder allowed. By order of King Micah, who is not the king above. Tor's supplies. Yay. Tor, I see you. Let's have a little chat. There's a tall man sitting behind the counter, wearing bronze armor. Behind him is a large rack of crude stone and bronze weapons. He recognizes you as a new arrival in an instant. Don't recognize you, and I recognize everyone. You must be new. He rises and shakes your hand. You can see how desperately pale years down here have made him. I'm Tor, and I'm here to give you some supplies before you go on your way. Cool. Yay, supplies. He nods, makes some notes on his scroll made of crude parchment, and hands you a pouch, some dried meat, and a loaf of unappealing, slightly gray bread. This is the starting allowance to all new arrivals are given to help them get established. We want you to become productive citizens of Avernum as soon as possible. Good luck to you. Cool. Where do you get these supplies? Oh, some are sent here by the army, others are sent by the Empire. Sometimes they give us weapons and food and other things. We find them in the arrival caves with the new exiles. Cool. Anything else? Well, I mean, sometimes I maintain the weapons of the guards, and sometimes I guard travelers going to Silvar. But I spend most of my time giving supplies to newcomers. What's a Silvar? Oh, it's the closest town to the west. A very good place to find work if you need it. You should ask Therl about it. His office is the next building south. Okay, do the weapons need a lot of maintenance? Pretty code work, huh? Good metal is rare down here. Tools to work at rare steel. Enchanted items? Good luck finding them. Magic items can be found? Sometimes. Some are made at the Tower of Magi. Also, when Avernum was first discovered, the Empire sent many explorers down here. A lot of them were killed, but their equipment remains. Such items are rare and valuable and precious, though. I wouldn't go hunting them. Better to live a peaceful life in one of the forts, I think. Cool. Thanks. I'll go talk to Therl. An Avernite wandering around the streets of the fort looking for new arrivals. He wears a jerkin of lizard hide and a bow of black wood hangs from his shoulders. Welcome to Avernum. I'm Varen. You look newly arrived. If you don't mind me saying, a bit aimless. I have an opportunity for you. Okay. I'm interested in opportunities. That sounds like quest. This is the opportunity to fight, for Avernum, so that we can all survive. And in return, you gain what little renown and comfort is available in this place. Well, tell me more. I'll make my decision once I have all the information in hand. Wise choice. You should go to Silvar, west of here. Meet the mayor. I've been sent to recruit people like you, and I think you'll find the work to your liking. That's all. I leave you to regain your bearings. I think the game wants us to go to Silvar. Let's see what Theral has to say. New arrivals may receive guidance and reassurance here. Theral is the PTSD counselor. Time for our mandated orientation seminar and psychiatric evaluation. Yay! It's no good news. See a slender, worried-looking man wearing the robes of a mage. Somehow, despite the cruder surroundings, he is impeccably dressed. He sits behind a desk laden with books and scrolls. When you enter, he lets out a world-weary sigh. Ah, another adventurer. Another arrival, another unfortunate. I'm Theral, and I can give you information you can use to settle into life here. Alas, the news is all bad. Okay, tell me about Avernum. I'm here to help you, even if help causes great pain. I asked about Avernum, but I think I clicked the button about you. Well, every day or so, our benevolent overlords above hurl a few more souls into this hellish cesspit. Then they come to me, and I tell them just how bad things are here. Normally I'd be cheery, but today I'm just not in the mood. Well, anyway, I'm here to give information. So what information? Tell me about Avernum. Yes, for example, our lovely neighbors, the Nephilim and the Slitserici, or on your chances for escape, or on how you get supplies, or the local politics. The Nephilim you've heard of, there are many on the surface. However, until now, you haven't heard of Slitseri. What are Slitseri? Lizard men. Only live below ground. Intelligent, powerful fighters with magical talent. We've been at war with them for years, and lately things have been at a stalemate. They live west. Who runs things down here? Well, each town has a mayor. The mayors form a council. The council co-rules with King Micah, lord of our homey little pit. Micah lives in the Great Cave. Get there, you go a ways south and a ways west. By the way, the council meets at the castle. It's a place you should know about. What's the castle? It's our pride and joy. We built a real castle of rocks, crude magic, and spit. King Micah lives there, orchestrating our desperate defenses. You should see it. It's reasonably impressive. It's in the Great Cave, southwest. Okay. What are our chances of escape? None. Nilch. Zilch. None whatsoever. We all stay down here until monsters hunt us down like dogs. Cool. Where should I go? I hear you can fight? Avernum needs that to delay the inevitable. There are 2 settlements near here. Duvno is to the north. It's a farming community, ravaged by Nephilim raids. You'd have better luck at Silvar to the west. It's the largest settlement nearby, and the mayor's always looking for warriors. I'd go there first, I think, if I were a warrior, which, happily, I'm not. So they want us to go to Silvar. Okay. Well, I guess we can explore this town, look for anyone else Varen is the one who gave us the... Yeah, Varen's the recruiter for the mayor of Silvar. By Varen. Let's see. You have some guards. More mushroom. Diane. Tra-la-la. You see a quiet, frail woman. She's picking mushrooms. They're big, bloated brown things, different from any fungus you saw on the surface. When she notices you watching her, she blushes and stares at her basket. Greetings. I'm Diane. Those are some big mushrooms you got there. Aren't they? They're lovely things, though they taste bitter. They're most of what we have to eat down here, and drink, and what we feed our livestock. They don't grow on the surface. No. The wizards of the Tower of Magi created them, using ordinary mushrooms and powerful magic. We depend on them. Without them, we couldn't live down here. Okay, I have another question. Those are some big mushrooms you got there. What do you do here? I came here with Tor, my husband. Now that I'm here, I help as best I can, by cooking mainly. I met Tor. Ah yeah, your arrival allotment. We all got it when we came here. Otherwise everyone who arrived would be poor and desperate. Then they'd rob people and end up in the Abyss. What's the Abyss? Oh, it's far to the west of here. It's where we send the criminals. Not everyone the Empire sends down here is kind. Or sane. Those who can't live with us in peace are sent to the Abyss to live apart. You banish them? Doesn't that make you just as bad as the Empire? That's a foolish thing to say. There's still such a thing as evil, and such a thing as justice. If you wish to live with thugs and murderers, go to the Abyss. We won't stop you. When he said that, she calms down and returns to the mushrooms. Bye. Sign says Avernum Memorial to the 94,000 souls who have been imprisoned here. The number has been sanded out and recarved many, many times. So there's 94,000 people down here. You meet a powerfully built woman, Acacia. She wears chainmail with a sun insignia painted on the chest. It's faded and chipped, but still visible. Her reddish cheeks contrast strongly with the paleness of the rest of her skin. She sizes you up and nods. Heard you been fighting from the moment you got here. You didn't just curl up and die. I approve. I'm Acacia. Are you a soldier here? Yeah, I'm the guard captain for the barracks here at Fort Avernum. You got a bunch of good men here, and when the Nephilim come for us, we'll give them a good run. We work best on defense. Why are the Nephilim attacking you? They were thrown down here by the Empire, just like us. And they've always hated humans. We haven't attacked nobody, we just want some caves to call our own. Not good enough for our foes. They won't rest till every human's on the dinner plate. Tell me about the fort. It's one of the most important places in the whole underworld. For us, I mean. If the Nephilim take Fort Avernum, arriving humans fall to their hands, and then she draws her thumb across her neck and makes a charming noise. Hot. What's the design on your armor? This? It's our symbol. The seal of Avernum. Reminds us where we came from and where we hope to return. Any advice on where to go? Anywhere. Wherever you go, there'll be someone trying to take our land or find a tasty human to eat. Though most warriors who arrive here go west to Silvar first. Mayor there has a soft spot for new arrivals. Of course, some people want to find a way to escape the underworld. Fools, if you ask me. We had one of them through just a few weeks ago. Well, I met him. Someone tried to use one of those strange blue crystals to make a portal to the surface. It was a mad idea, and it wouldn't work. Made the fool leave before he gave any of the new exiles ideas. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember. Said he was heading up to Fort Mello. They're welcome to him. People who trifle with unknown magics are dangerous to everyone around them. What are the strange blue crystals? When the first people arrived, they found a few of these bizarre crystals. When you looked at them, they talked to you, spoke in your mind. Most of them are lost, but there are still a few around. If you look hard, some of them even teach you things. When they don't drive you mad. Thanks. Okay, so we've got a crazy guy up in Formello using psychic blue crystals to the world. So what I'm going to do real quick is step out of the city and back in to heal, and then out again. You step out of Fort Avernum and get your first good look at your new home. You're in the east end of an enormous cavern, many miles across. In the dim green light, you can look out through the mist and see a huge forest with strange fungal trees. A dark river flows by to the south and to the west. You can dimly make out the lights of a town. Though you're far underground, it's not as quiet and peaceful as you thought it would be. Sounds echo well in the cavern. You dimly make out the hisses of lizards, flowing water, and unnervingly, the growls of distant humanoids. The journey is about to begin. Woo! Walk outside. Walk back in. Get healed up. It's getting a little late, so I think we're gonna go find Silvar and then talk to the mayor and be done, I think. Silvar's west. The sign says Duvno 8 miles north, Silvar 7 miles west. Okay. All distances subject to change by cavequake. Okay. This looks like a place. Okay, it's nothing. I see a camp up there. Hey chat, should I investigate this camp? See this thing? I think I'm going to. Strim. Just in case. I want to go see it. Where are you? You see in the middle of the grove of twisted trees a huge group of gremlins. The strange manic creatures are rare on the surface. They're very cheery, but sometimes volatile and dangerous. Strangely, this group doesn't seem happy at all. In fact, they seem downright suicidal. They lie around on their backs, shaking their heads and sobbing. Are y'all okay? You step forward, some approach and sniff. They seem to be smelling for something. Soon they decide you're uninteresting. They rush forward and kick you out of their grove. When you look back, you see they've returned to their apathetic, mournful state. You must not have had anything that cheers them up. Okay, make note. We have sad gremlins here. If we find anything that makes gremlins happy, we can bring them and cheer them up. Hey, Cassian. Yeah, the OG one. Because the software I was using before got discontinued. So I have the OG software and the OG rig. And you can see that the lips aren't well patched, and the software that manipulates the rigging doesn't let me re-tear. It's such garbage. I need to get better software. But I do kind of miss the old Gabo. So yeah, I'm glad that there's a patrol. They're watching the road between Fort Avernum and Silvar. Weapons and armor are crude and dented, passed down from warrior to warrior for decades. They warn you to watch out for goblins and bandits and continue their patrol. Rude. 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 We found Silvar. We have the quest there to meet the mayor. Yay! Into one of the Avernum's cities. Well, they would call it a city. By Empire standards, it's a miserable collection of crumbling stone hovels perched on the shore of a black, icy river. The dim green glow from the luminescent moss above gives everything an eerie look. As you enter, one of the guards mutters, "Welcome to Silvar, newcomers. Strangers are welcome here if they wash themselves," and waves you by. Well, yay. Looks like they have some sickly cows down here. They don't talk. The cows are not interested in talking. So sad. A little lake and several statues. A guard that says he's watching us. A statue that is not like the others. Okay. Sign says rations and supplies. City Hall. The mayor. Spoiled milk. I'm gonna go talk to the statue. The statue's there. There's a cave wood board at the south end of the path, hanging from 2 posts. Several sheets of papyrus have been tacked to it. This must be a job board. Yay! Thank you, I figured that out. There's a small park in the middle of the town. Yay! Someone's humming, but there doesn't seem to be any sound coming from the townsfolk. Is it the statue that is very clearly not like any of the other ones? It's cleaner than the others, is it? It looks kind of garbage. Hey, you're a living statue. What are you doing here? Oh, I just stand here. I watch, I listen. Okay. So we have a job board. There's jobs! Yay! There's a note that says, Ephraim the Smith, I've been tasked to find supplies to recover ore for Silvar. I'll pay in coin for 3 picks and 3 shovels. Leave the goods to me in my workshop. I don't think we've seen picks and shovels, but if we look for them. To ever read this, I have learned that there may be scrolls in the bandit keep northwest of Fort Dovno. Such papers contain magical knowledge, something very rare in the underworld. If these papers exist and are brought to me, I'll reward my helper with powerful paperwork of my own devising. Walner of Fort Dovno. I've been losing carts of rations and ale to swarms of bats. They come from somewhere northeast of Fort Dovno. I'm sick of it. I'll pay a bounty in coin and steel to the first adventurer who can track these pests to their lair and slay 10 of them. They can be collected from Gary the innkeep in Silvar. Hi, I'm Jay, a warrior fresh from the service. I want to fight under Captain Johnson of Fort Dovno, but he refuses to speak with me. If any can speak to him on my behalf, I'd be grateful. I can be found at the inn in Silvar. Please tell him that he can find me here. Okay, so we should probably meet up with Gary and Jay at the inn. Okay, City Hall, Mayor. We've been told that you're looking for newcomers who can fight. A young man in a nice, well-cut robe shuffles papers behind a desk. A fine cloth sash, only somewhat threadbare, crosses his chest. A gold amulet hangs from his neck. Oh, a new arrival, I see. Glad you made it. I'm John, Mayor of Silvar, one of the 6 proud cities of Avernum. I would very much like to speak with you. You knew I was coming? Oh, yeah. When someone of promise for the defense of Avernum comes through, word gets sent ahead immediately. I was also told to apprehend a brigand named Lagrin, though he's thus far escaped my grasp. Well, I'm here. What do you want to know? Tell me, but I'm going to say it polite. Oh, your courtesy does you credit. This is a harsh land, but not uncivilized. I simply want to ask. You're here. It's done. It can't be undone. What are your plans? Yeah, Death to Lagrin is basically my plans right now. But I guess... revenge. If it were possible to strike back at cruel Emperor Hawthorne, it would be unwise. You'd only attract the Empire's anger. You'd be the death of us all. Please reconsider. But before you go, I could give you some employment. A way, perhaps, to use your skills to a better end? Okay. I like job. What's the job? What's the pay? Glad to hear it. Have a seat. We can discuss our humble settlement and what I'm trying to do to improve it. So, okay. What's the job? Well, Silvar's digging out a sewer. The excavation's taking place right here under our feet. Alas, the work is stalled as the tunnels below us have been infested with worms. Big ones. If you can go below and find out how the creatures are entering the tunnels under my city, I'll present you with an award and advice. Sure. How do I get down there? Well, there are two entrances in the northwest and northeast quarters of the city. The northwest will place you closer to the infestation. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I don't need to... Why not pay in advance? Because we'll fuck off with the money. I don't need to ask why he's not going to pay us in advance. And why build a sewer? Because we don't want to shit in the river. That makes sense. Okay. So we have lots of quests. Yay. Ugh. Where's this in? Krantz Boat Works. I don't care about boats right now. Gruber's Weapons out of business. Oh no. We don't have any thieves. Nalina, Sahil, Hawk, and Barb are not thieves. We're too nice. We can't go in there. Adventure is greatly needed. Inquire at the castle. The castle is south and west, right? That's a long way. I feel like this is the starting town and we need to do all of the, like, quests here, which will take us up to Duvno. And they've got Nephilim there, so it's probably, like, the sewer, maybe some side quests there up to Duvno, the Nephilim, the bats, and then we probably are going to be at the point where we, like, go talk to the castle. That feels like what the whole situation is. This looks like an inn. We've got Chuck, Jay. Hey, Chuck. Are you a soldier? No, a mercenary. You fighting anyone right now? Yeah, everyone. Fighting the cat heads, the sliths, then the cat heads, then the sliths. Hell, I've been beat up by everybody. I'm on vacation now. Fuck off. Cathead is definitely a slur. Jay. A young, well-built man sitting and drinking ale. He's weighed down by 2 heavy leather bags and a broadsword. I'm Jay. It's good to meet a fellow warrior down here. Though now I'm just a pitiful refugee. Oh, what are you fleeing from? Well, I tried to sign on as a warrior at Fort Dovno, some 20 miles north. Wasn't welcome. Then the Nephilim started coming south, and I decided to move to more hospitable territory. The Nephilim? Yeah, there's lots of them. The kittens are starting trouble again. They're building some sort of fort at the north end of the huge cave. It's small now, but nobody's doing anything about it. Soon it'll be big, then. Watch out. We could look out a lot more about it at Fort Dovno. Go east to Fort Avernum, then north. I have another question. You're a warrior? Yeah, and a refugee. Does that mean you're looking for work? Well, yes, in fact. I've always wanted to travel and see the world. I'm pretty strong from farm work, and I've hunted all my life. I'm real good with all sort of missile weapons. We could hire him. Do you want to join me? We could take another meat shield. I'm not an adventurer. I could be a soldier as long as I know where my next meal's coming from. Sorry, no offense. Make some more small talk and go on your way. So this is the guy we're supposed to recommend to Fort Dovno, huh? Not sure that he's impressive. If he came down with me and died in the sewers, I'd be like, yeah, great man. Wonderful kid. Such a pity that he's not here to recommend to Fort Dovno anymore. Hey, Gary. I'm Gary. This is my inn. You have the look of a new arrival. You can buy a round of mushroom ale if you like. Just don't want to hear any complaining. Okay. Any info about that bat job? Is it still open? Matter of fact, yeah. I'm interested in finding a natural hot spring. If so, I could profitably expand my innkeeping operation. If you find a nice spring, let me know. I'll pay you well. Where on earth would I find such a thing? If I knew, I wouldn't have offered you money to find it. But I'd look in the Eastern Gallery. There must be something like that nearby. Oh, okay. Any advice on staying alive? It's a good question. A lot of people come through here asking my advice. I suggest doing for a living down here what you did on the surface. Long as it ain't harmful to no one, of course. Did you run an inn on the surface? Yeah. Unfortunately unknown to me, several rebels were using my place as a base of operation. When the Empire found them, they died. Then, to play it safe, I was sent to Avernum. Not fair, but since when has the Empire been fair? So what you got on tap? So mushroom beer, 1 gold. Also got free rooms, sometimes. Give me some ale. Woohoo! Price is very reasonable. Woohoo! Goodbye. The ale goes to you. I'm gonna put some quick use items. The ale is not actually worth anything or do anything, so I guess that's what goes on here. I'll give you everything. Did I not put the hat on you? Put on your stupid hat. I get some stupid boots. Okay. So that's the inn. We can't actually drink the ale. That's 0 out of 10 game. Worst game ever made. Hate it. Halls of training. Ephraim! I'm Ephraim. You in charge of the smithy? Yeah. You can buy or sell weapons here. Don't have much stock. It's hard to get a good metal, but we'll do our best. Can I sell something to you? I can. Okay. We have flawed crystals. We have crude daggers. And we have iron. I'm going to hold on to the healing herbs in case we find an alchemist to turn it into a potion. And then 0 for a shield. I'll see if I can find a better deal for it. And can we buy? So we got the short sword. Let's get some more javelins. Thanks. We got 13 javelins. Excellent. So we got some of that. And Anastasia's armor. Can we sell you things? Okay. We can't sell the shield. She's not interested. What do you have? Okay. Well, we need to get that chainmail vest for sure. We need to get that bronze shield for sure. There you go. Have some of those. Leather braces, boots. Let's go see if she has better than leather braces, boots, or hat. Let's see, plus 4%, plus 4%. Pants. Let's get some pants. I think everyone needs a pair of pants. And I think we're full up, probably. She'll buy those from us. We have only 31 coins left, but you know what? I feel like chainmail and a bronze shield is much better. Let's give the healing herbs over to Barb. And then we've got a little bottle of ale for Sal, so she can have her drinkies. City board, rations and supplies in training hall. Okay, you might be able to do something. Hey, Carol. What do you make? Bread. Cows. Noises. Yeah, behind my shop, clunking and stuff. Makes me nervous. Something going on behind the shop. Okay. Well, go take a look. So there's not actually a way over there. Hmm. There's a dead body back there. You need a boat to get over there, I think. You can see the dead body there. I'm gonna try and go up here. Oh, here again. Nope. Okay, so I can't walk through a wall. Sometimes there's secret doors, you know? Okay. So there's the first sewer trapdoor. And then over here is the one closer to the infestation. I'm getting a little sleepy, but you know what? We can save and go raid. Worst case scenario, we die horribly because I'm asleep, and then I go sleep and we do this later. Okay. Sewer has green goop. Some leather and some leather. Let's see. Put on the little hat. Pass out some gloves. I'll take a lantern just in case we need a light source. I don't think we do, but if we do. Into the tunnels under Silvar. Workers have been toiling to burrow toward the water to the south, finding a much-needed channel for the waste and trash of the people to escape. None of the workers are visible, though. The tunnels have been abandoned. They're eerily quiet. You notice a small pool of green, viscous slime on the floor. It's unpleasantly fresh. Hey, we need picks and shovels. 3 of each, right? Nothing says that we can't steal them from down here, right? I see you, cave worms. Well, that's worrisome. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Let's do a quick protection spell. Burn this crawler over here. Hey, don't attack me. I'm a barb. Hey, we all leveled up. If you run into trouble, use blessings. The mage spell haste and the priest spell's war blessing will make you more effective. Let's run down here. We do not have mage spell 3 yet. I don't think we can level up mid-combat. So keep firing. Okay. Level up time. What will Queen Nalina do? We have the ability to increase a base statistic by 1. Well, dexterity increases our chance to hit. Strength increases our damage. We're not having misses happen a lot, so let's up that strength. And now we get a skill. We're using swords. So let's keep that up. Or we can Blade Master. Ooh. Blade Master Queen Nalina. And we get a trait. Let's get Backstab, because we tend to get some nice flanking with the summoned creatures. So that's Nalina. Sahil here. Nothing but intelligence. And of course, we need next level of mage spell. And let's say a little bit more arcane lore. And let's say energy blessing. More MP. Our great wizard. But tool use is an interesting idea. We should consider it, because someone needs to be able to break into places. Hawkmage. Hawkmage is also going to intelligence up here. Now, here's the real question. Do we want Hawk to have a weapon? I'm tempted to give Hawk bows in case... No, we will. Hawk can have bow so that they have access to bows if they run out of magic. And then here, we'll start pumping cave lore. We don't need more advanced mage spells or priest spells. Hawk's magic, at least for now, is going to be blast things with fireballs and emergency healing. So we'll do cave lore. Hawk is the mage, the magus, the wise one. Hawk knows things. And we will give the elemental focus. No. We'll give the intelligence bonus. Hawk knows things. The wise one. And Barb. Barb, Barb, Barb. First things first. Let's get that endurance up. You don't want your healer dying on you, do ya? Let's up first aid. While I want next level of priest spells, I don't think we need them right away. So I'm going to grab resistance. But we can't resistance without spellcraft. There we go. And we'll also do good health. I want Barb not to die so that Barb can keep everyone else alive. Let's save Strim. Ooh, nice crystal. Don't mind if I do. Let's go down. I saw more this way. There's another shovel. Ooh, autosave. Spooky. I see you. Would I love you if you were still a worm? No, I would not. Call the slime. Oh, I really don't like that. Let's do the non-days one. Okay, so that was worrisome. They have the ranged spiny crawlers. There's more of them. Okay. I don't see any spiny crawlers, so that's good. Still no love for worms. Okay, ropes don't seem to be worth anything, so we'll leave them be. More! Okay, there's more of them. That's not great. Cloak of Curses. Call Beast. Okay, we still already have a pet. Protection. Okay, we can't cast Daze with Hawks, so maybe not the right idea. Being a little risky on the heels right now, but I also... yeah, want to hang on a bit. Okay. We absolutely do need to do the heal now, although... good. I see you, Draknar. A light humanoid figure steps out of the shadows. He moves to the center of the crude magical circle he etched in the floor. You realize he's a Nephil, and judging from the many tokens, trinkets, and bits of bone he's wearing, he's a shaman. He purrs. The humans send a warrior to challenge me? Well, you found Draknar of the Split-Tailed Clan. You have found your death. Rawr. Oh, I'm just trying to find out where the worms are coming from. He favors you with a fanged grin. You found the source? They're called with my magic, and soon filled with a furious lust for human blood. Soon I will create swarms of worms. They'll emerge and drive the humans from this place. The Split-Tail Clan will claim a great victory. Isn't the technical term for a group of worms a bed? That's going to be Sahil's word. Yes, you can call a group of words a claw. Also, you can call a group of words a clue. But neither of these words carries the right level of menace. No human will tremble at the thought of being devoured by a bed of monsters. So you can breathe the worms? I can. It's a gift I discovered here in the underworld. It's disgusting and my fur is never properly clean. And the spell is horrible, but I can withstand it all for the greater victory of the Split-Tail Clan. Okay, cool. Are you sure you don't want to just leave? We can work it out? Retreat? Flee? Submit? Never. You'll feed my swarm and they'll grow strong. Grah. Alrighty then. In that case... get dazed. Aww. Call a beast. And I guess we need to... protection! Oh shit, there's more! These ones. Sahil, no! Okay, this is, well, this is why we have two healers. Okay. Keep Sahil alive. Keep Queen Nalina alive. Please daze these creatures. Not dazed, dazed, not dazed. That's annoying. Oh no, we have some poison. Oh no. Well, that's not great. Hawk's dead. Please no die. I'm gonna have to keep Nalina alive. Okay, we have a moment here. Let's smite the giant lizard. I'm out of javelins. No. out of mana. Darn. It's a pity Hawk's out. Come, my foul children, and feed. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well. That. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like we need to focus fire that guy with as much as we can, as fast as we can. But not tonight. We have a save right before him. We'll come through next time. So that's spicy. Let's see who we have to raid into. We have Bang playing Risk. Seika. Ooh, we're gonna go say hi to Seika. Let's go. Everyone get in here. Come on. You all know that you want to see some heart, dark. Let's go.